Guys, so in this video we're going to be doing a Limpopo Prelim past paper that was written last year. So we're going to be focusing on financial maths. So these are the questions that we're going to be doing for financial maths, starting from 7.1 all the way up to 7.2. Okay, so 7.1, exactly 6 years ago, Lesego bought a new car which is worth 1/3 of its original price. If the car depreciates by a fixed annual rate according to the reducing balance, so it's fixed annual rate, according to the reducing balance method, calculate the annual rate of depreciation. So what we need to note is we are told that the car that this person bought is worth 1/3 of its original price. So but before I even mention that, here it's written reducing balance method, meaning we're going to use the compound decay, which is a is equals to p into 1 minus I to the power of n, right? So we are also told that this car is worth 1/3 of its original price. So the original price will be the p. Let's say this is the original price. So meaning A is going to be 1/3 of P, right? So if we write it properly, we're going to say 1/3 of P is equals to P into 1 minus I to the power of n. Remember, we are told that we have n being equal to 6 years, right? And what's mostly important is that this interest rate is fixed. It's annual. It's an annual interest rate, right? So which just tells you that it's a 12 months. Sorry, so it's 12 months. Meaning when you put n, you're just gonna multiply by 12 by saying 1/3 p is equals to p into 1 minus I, and over 12. Remember, because it's monthly, and then to the power of 12 multiplied by 6 years. Right? So what we have here is this p is going to divide out with this p, and then you remain with 1/3 is equals to 1 minus I to the over 12 to the power of 12 times 6. Right? So let me punch that into my calculator. 12 times 6 gives me 72. So 72, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to multiply by 1/7(2) both sides. 1/7(2). So 1/3 all to the power of 1/7(2) is equals to 1 minus I over 12, right? So then transpose the 1 to the other side. We have 1/3 all to the power of 1/72 minus 1 is equals to minus I over 12. Multiply by 12 both sides. Multiply by 12. You're going to get minus I being equals to negative. Remember that we multiplied by 12, right? So minus I is going to be equals to negative 0.1817. Then we divide by negative both sides. We have I being equals to 0.1817 multiplied by 100. You're going to get your I being equals to 18.17%. So this is the interest rate of this problem here. So now in 7.2 reads as follows. Bonang is granted a home loan to be repaid over a period of 15 years. A bank charges an interest rate of 11.5% per annum compounded monthly. She repays her loan by equal monthly installments starting 1 month after the granting of the loan. So this statement talks about a home loan, right? So we basically know that we are going to use this PV formula, present value formula. So 7.2.1, we are asked to calculate Bonang's monthly installments. So we already know that the loan is 650,000 rand, which is our PV, right? So the formula is PV is equals to x into 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of negative n all over I, right? But we know that our present value is equals to 650000, and our x is what we are looking for. Our n is equals to 15 years multiplied by what's compounded. It's compounded monthly, so it's 12, right? So if you multiply that, literally punching with my calculator, I'm getting 180. So these are the number of payments, right? So, and then our interest rate is given as 11.5% compounded monthly. So we're going to substitute all of this into this formula. So it's 650000 is equals to x into 1 minus 1 plus our interest rate of 11.5. So I'm just going to say 11.5 divided by 100. I'm getting 0.115 over 12 because it's compounded monthly, minus 12 times 15 years, and then divide by 0.115 over 12. Cross multiply, because we're looking for x, we are going to have 650000 multiplied by 0.115 over 12 is equals to x into 1 minus 1 plus 0.115 over 12 to the power of minus 12 times 15, right? So we're going to divide by this here, 1 minus 1 plus 0.115 over 12 to the power of minus 12 times 15. Divided both sides, so you have 1 minus 1 plus 0.115 over 12 to the power of minus 12 times 15. If you can see, I haven't rounded off as yet because I don't wanna mess everything up. So my x value for this point, if you are going to punch this into your calculator, you should get x being equals to 7,593.23. So this is the monthly installments that are going to be made. Now let's go to 7.2.2. 7.2.2, what we have here is how long will it take her to finish the repayment of the loan if she decides to increase her installments by 9,000 rand per month after 5 years. So here the point is not to use 9,000. The point is that the installments are going to be increased after 5 years. Remember that n initially was 15 times 12, right? If you punch that in your calculator, 15 times 12, you are getting 180, right? So the initial number of payments, right? So now we are talking of after 5 years. After 5 years, this person is going to change their monthly payments in the loan. So you're going to have n is equals to 180 minus the 5 years times 12, right? So it's 180 minus 5 times 12. I'm literally punching my calculator. Just going to tell you what I'm getting. I'm getting 120, so it's 120, which is the number of payments, right? Outstanding, right? So now n is going to be 120. So what you want to do here is, because you want to know how long it will take for this person to finish the loan. So we're going to say PV is equals to x into 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of negative n over I, right? And what is the loan? We calculated in our, actually didn't calculate it. We have it as 650,000 rand. And so this is what you're going to do. You're going to put that into the formula, because we know that the monthly payments that are going to be made from the previous question, which is 7,593. So we're going to say 7,593.23. We are looking for the number of payments immediately after 5 years. The outstanding balance of the loan. 1 minus into 1 plus 0.115 over 12 to the power of minus 12 times, actually let me just write the n that we found recently, this one here, which is 120, so minus 120, right, divide by 0.115 over 12, right. So we're looking for the PV first, and the PV that I'm getting, let me punch this into my calculator, 7593.23 into 1 minus 1 plus into 0.115 over 12 to the power of minus 120 and divided by 0.115 over 12. So what I'm getting here is, so my PV, what I'm getting here is 540,076.5334. Please confirm that, punch this into your calculator and let me know if you're getting the same thing, or if I made a mistake, please do let me know. Now, once you have your PV, you are going to find your N, right? Remember, the question says how long would it take for this person to finish paying the loan. So now that you know your PV, so let me just remove everything that's above. So we want to identify how long would it take. Immediately once this person starts paying 9,000 Rand monthly, right? So let me do this. So what you're going to do is this. Let me erase here. When I say, okay, fine, now you have your PV being equals to 540,076.5334, right? So you have your PV. You want to find the number of years that this person is going to spend paying this loan once they start now paying monthly payments of 9,000, right? So we are going to do the following. We're going to substitute into our annuity, our present value annuity. So it's going to be PV is equals to x into 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of minus n over I. Our present value is 540,076.5334 is equals to 9,000 into 1 minus 1 plus our interest rate, remember it's 0.115, divide by 12 to the power of minus n. We are looking for n, so it's 0.115 over 12. Then we're going to cross multiply and divide with this 9,000 here. So it's going to be 540,076.5334 times 0.115 over 12 divided by 9,000 is equals to 1 minus 1 plus 0.115 over 12 to the power of minus n, right? So when I transpose this one to the other side and punch into your calculator, you should get 0.4813702315 is equals to minus, so this should be, let me just do this, let me remove the minus. So you're gonna get 2423 over 2400, right? If you punch this, let me literally punch it in my calculator just to confirm. 0.115 over 12, yes, then to the power of minus n, and then my negative n should be minus 76.65561398, right? So you divide by negative and you approximate, so n is approximately 77 months, right? So this person is going to take 77 months to repay this loan. Now we're going to go to this final question, which says that calculate the final or last month installment. So this person is going to spend 77 months, right? 77 months to repay this loan, right? But the last payment, remember when we were calculating n, we found that n is actually 76.6556, right? It's not the approximation that we found to be 77. So we know very well that these payments will be made just before this final payment is made. All these payments, 76 payments, will be made, and in the last month will remain with 0.65561398 payments that are going to be made. The last payment that is going to be made is this one, right? So we want the actual value of this, right? So we're just going to say PV is equals to our 9,000, right, into 1 minus 1 plus 0.115 over 12 to the power of negative. So you're going to put this of 0.65561398 close brackets all over, all over our 0.115 over 12. And then because it's going to be made 1 month, in 1 month, just 1 month, we're talking of the final payment, just 1 month before the period ends. So we're going to multiply with 1 plus 0.115 over 12, right? PV is equals to, so the total amount, or the final payment rather, which is, let me punch this into my calculator. So it's 9,000 into 1 minus 1 plus 0.115 over 12 to the power of 0.65561398. Close the bracket, and we have 0.115 over 12 multiplied by 1 plus into 0.115 over 12, and I'm getting an amount of 5910.2. So this is the amount, or the final amount rather, that is going to be paid into this loan. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, suggestions, or comments, please write them down in the comment section below. Otherwise, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click that bell button.